When the weather turns really nice, I like to bring the plants out and get some sunshine. I'll put them up here on the railing. And once a week I add fish fertilizer, 1 tablespoon per gallon, which would be in this bucket. But I think the nozzle on this is too strong, so I like using this little tiny one, and I'll just adjust it so that the nozzle of this is so much more gentle on the plants when they're this little. These are my younger plants. They're still 1 to 2 weeks old, so I will not add the fish food to these guys yet. I'm planting some radishes today. I have a couple of radishes that have really kind of been in the Ziploc bag too long. Our weather was really kind of bad, so I wasn't able to come out here. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and plant them anyways in the garden in hopes they will still pop up. Okay, I got the radishes in. Next I'm going to water them just gently. Then I'll come back with my watering can and add a little more water to each one. These are actually radishes, early scarlets. Here's my garden surprise this year. This is a kale plant that I planted last year, and I didn't clean him out of the bed because he was still looking really good. So he survived and is doing wonderful. I just transplanted him to a different bed that I plan on doing kale, and we'll see how it goes. Here's a quick update on the blueberry bush. Because the flowers are all starting to bloom, we're actually putting netting over it. Can you see that netting? And then what we do is we zip tie it onto the stake, and then the little screws is basically what holds the netting on. We do 3. 1 at the bottom, 1 in the middle, 1 at the top, so that we can protect the blueberries. Also down at the bottom, we did some azalea food around the bottom of the blueberry bushes this year. So this is the netting that we're using to cover some of the plants. And the zip ties, nylon zip ties. Okay, I'm transplanting my beets into containers These beets were started February 23rd. And today is March 22nd, so it's been pretty much 4 weeks. Planting snap peas today in the garden. All I do is I go in and use my finger and I pop the holes in like this to give about 1 to 2 inches of spacing. And I just drop my peas in about 1 inch deep. Then cover up the hole and water. Once my peas are in, I'll put in a tiny little stake here just so I know where the row is. And then I'll go ahead and water. It won't take long for these to pop up. Okay, we got all the plants in. On the left side is the peas all the way down the edge, and we have all the broccoli in. We also added extra support on the side over here so that when we wrap the deer netting around, we have something to hold on to.